Alright, excuse me looking like a hot mess. It's my day off. And I'm going to the gym, get out of my crazy ass household. It's, as you can see, it's like overcast today. We're in like monsoon season here in Arizona. And my truck is a freaking disaster dirt wise because it's like caked in dirt. So, but this is not why I made the video. As of late, like I've been seeing a lot of negativity and shit about Chase's crew chief and his entire crew from so-called Chase fans. Yes, the last 5-6 races have not been ideal. We have not finished in the top 10 in about 5-6 races. But realize every good driver goes through what Chase is going through now. Like literally every single good driver goes through these things. But people automatically jump to these, like, think that it's a quick fix to just fire people when that's not the case or needs to be happening, because there's nothing that needs to be fixed except the cars. Like the last few weeks, it's just been like mechanical failures, a water pump, whatever. It's like one thing after another, but I don't blame anyone but the car crapping out on him. So, people can say what they want, but Alan Gustafson is one of the most underrated crew chiefs in the whole goddamn garage area. And apparently Chase is the only one who realizes that, because he's been the one who's been working with him for the last 3.5-4 seasons. They have 4 wins together. Realize this, 4 wins together. But y'all call for his head every time he just has a bad fucking race. Like, if it's a mechanical issue or he gets wrecked or something, like y'all always go after Alan's head or his crew or whatever, just to point fucking fingers at somebody, just to put the blame on somebody when there's no one's fault at all. It's just freaking racing and bad luck. Chase has had bad luck. I agree with that, but do I point blame at anybody? No, I do not. I don't go like, oh, it's the crew chief's fault. Oh, it's his crew's fault and this and that. Things freaking happen during a race that we can't control or the crew cannot control. Or the crew chief. Crew chiefs are there to make calls on how the car needs to be set up. Listen to his driver about the agenda that he needs and this and that. And he goes off and tells his crew to do these things, and they do it. When the car is on the track, the car is out of their control. If he wrecks, that's out of their control. It's usually caused by someone else on the track for being stupid. Daytona is just always a shit show, and I never liked Daytona to begin with, because one, someone always wrecks us out. We haven't had a top 10 there at all. Like, not even once. The fact that he's had more success at Talladega, one of the, I think, much harder track to run on, like when it comes to like restrictor plates or whatever, or super speedways or places, I don't even give a shit what they want to call it, restrictor plates track. The fact that he's won and had more success on Talladega than Daytona amazes me, because I don't even know. But you can't call yourself a fan if you're just gonna go back and forth and supporting the crew one week with like a top 5 run or a win, whatever, saying, oh, I love you guys are the best, you did such a great job today, keep it up, Alan's the best, and this and that, he's so underrated, and then turn around and say, you suck, you need to be fired, you need a whole new crew, and this and that. That's not what a fan does. If you're a true fan, you don't say shit like that. You can like be critical here and there, but you don't say stupid shit like that. Like, you can say, oh, the car wasn't that great this week, so we need to work on this and this, but we don't say, this guy needs to be fired, this person needs to be fired, the crew chief, and da-da-da-da. No. Talk about the car, not the crew. The crew is the one who has gotten him these 4 wins that we have right now. 4 total wins in the last 2 years, but you're calling for Allen's head. Why is that? I don't know. Don't just like forget about all the good runs we've been having over the bad ones. Like, all good goddamn drivers go through these things. Kyle Busch has gone through this. Kurt Busch. All these. Kevin Harvick has gone through this before he got his fucking win this year. Like, all the good drivers, literally all of them that contend for wins every single freaking week, go through these things. Denny Hamlin. Let's see, who else? Jimmy Johnson currently. Just all of Hendrick. Yes. Like, Hendrick as a whole. People need to stop saying this damn term to me, or I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Like, they're not how they used to be, how it should be. I'm like, nothing's gonna be how it used to be, or this and that. NASCAR has changed dramatically since I even started watching it when I was 6, and I'm almost 28 years old now. Racing style has changed. All the drivers have changed. It's just how it is. Hendrick as a whole, yes, has been through like a regrowing period, like transition period with the new cars, with new crew chiefs, or new sponsors, new drivers, a new number, whatever. They've been through a transition period with drivers and all that. They are going to get back to the way they used to be. I firmly believe that. I said that they were going to make a turnaround at the beginning of this year. At some point this year. Like, at the beginning of the year, I said that they were going to make a turnaround, get better, and have faster cars to contend for wins more. And did it happen? Yes. They've won 2 races this year with 2 different drivers. And it's not just Chase. Yes, Jimmy hasn't won in, 2 years now? Going on 2 years. And, it's like every great team goes through these periods. Hendrick can't just be perfect all the goddamn time. Been through the highs of Hendrick. Like, from 6 years old on, like, I have seen the highest of highs with Hendrick, winning championships, winning races almost every single week, contending for wins, and being super competitive. Right now, yeah, they're not in that state, but they're gonna get there within the next couple of years, contending for wins more, and just having much solid finishes and not have these crappy luck. You gotta be patient, people. Fans these days are so fucking impatient and just want things to happen right away. It's like with the young drivers coming into the sport, into the Cup Series, like the rookies and stuff, they always expect them just to fire off and win all these races automatically, but criticize them when they don't win until like their 2nd or 3rd year. Like, it took Chase until his 3rd year to win a race, but that wasn't really his fault, because you guys put too much expectations on top of these young drivers. Chase was 20 when he entered the Cup Series. 20. But he was outrunning some of the veterans and contending for wins, even though he wasn't winning, but contending for wins pretty much every single week and having solid runs and being one of the best young drivers on the freaking track and having one of the best rookie seasons since Denny Hamlin. And yes, Denny Hamlin won as a rookie, but that was like a different time. That was like 2005, 2006, like 2016 and on. Like, people have these super high expectations for these young drivers, to just excel and beat the veterans. Like, it's not going to happen that way. When you have Kyle Busch, when you have Kevin Harvick, guys like Jimmy Johnson and all these other goddamn drivers, it's going to be a freaking battle. You have to earn these wins now and battle so freaking hard to get these wins. So, stop putting so much expectations and pressure on these young drivers to excel to the expectations that you want them to be at. Like Byron, he has had a rough, first 2 seasons, but his second season truly is honestly his rookie season because he's actually in a firm, team now with a great crew chief. Like, they're still, gelling and trying to mold their relationship as a driver crew chief combo, but they're having, I think, a strong season considering the finishes they had and just the runs and stuff like that. Byron has had great qualifying efforts, started in the front row 7 or 8 times now. Has some solid runs, led a lot of laps this year. As years go on with him and Chad, I feel like they'll be a strong contender for the championship in years to come. Like, Chad will get his 8th championship. I know that for a fact. I feel like that's going to happen within the next few years. I strongly believe that. Chase will get one too. I guarantee you it's going to freaking happen. As I was saying again, these stretch of races have not been good for Chase. In the last few weeks has not been good for Hendrick, but that doesn't discredit the amount of progress they have made as a freaking organization. They have made so much gains as a team that I'm just so impressed with what's going on over there. But people just want to look over at Gibbs and Penske and how much success they're having, and but realize that Joe Gibbs has had success for a long time, and they didn't really miss a step when they changed over to the Camry and whatever. But yes, Toyo did go through a little transition period, and they struggled a little bit, but not as much as Chevy has. But Chevy as a whole has turned around so goddamn much. We have 4 wins in the second half of the season, but 3 of them actually count towards something. Yes, that's shade towards Daytona. But Chevy will get more wins before the regular season is over. I guarantee it. We got some good tracks coming up for us. Pocono, no. Pocono, I just hate Pocono. I've hated New Hampshire and Pocono for the longest time because they're one of the flat tracks and weird. I don't even know. I just hate those stupid tracks. But I know the tracks coming up after Pocono, I feel like we have a good shot at either winning or gaining more stage points because we lost so many stage points over the last 6 weeks or 6 races, whatever you want to say. But we will gain all that momentum back, I feel like, after Pocono, because Pocono has just sucked for us since the beginning. But anyway, so as I was saying beginning, stop pointing blame and pointing fingers at Alan when he's done nothing wrong, but be a good crew chief to Chase. These mechanical issues has nothing to do with Alan. People are has everything to do with Alan because the car was fine when he went through his inspection and this and that. I'm yeah, inspection. He was fine. The car was fine in the inspection, going through inspection before the race started. But throughout the race, they realized that whatever happened to Chase's car didn't happen until the second freaking stage. How does that reflect on Alan? That's my question. People just want to say stupid shit just to make themselves feel better. But if you're gonna be a fan of Chase, be a fan of the entire freaking crew. I've been a fan of the entire crew for 5 years. 4 or 5 years now. because they bust their ass every single week, and they're the ones who have gotten Chase 4 wins. Realize that. 4 wins. Alan has gotten 4 wins with Chase. Alan doesn't get enough credit for being a crew chief for like Kyle Busch he got a wins with Kyle freaking Busch when he was with Hendrick. So, before I keep rambling on, I need to go work out and restore what's left of my day, and just because I need to go home after this. I'll go to the store and get some storage containers and organize my room because it's such a freaking disaster right now. And just clean up my room because my cousin comes into town in the next couple hours or so. And yeah, I'm gonna work on some legs today, a little bit of cardio. Like, I just feel like so lately, but work has been kicking my ass the last few days. Like, the last few days have been non-stop at work. Yesterday, I was not it was just a hectic day overall. Like, I had one cashier for like 3 hours or so, but I also had to deal with a delivery happening that I didn't know was happening. And I'm like, and I had to do some manual labor for that. So I had to carry some shelving and stuff like that. So that was fun. They just been long days, like 7-8 hour shifts. They might not seem a lot to a lot of you who work like longer hours and harder jobs, but work has just been kicking my ass with these long ass hours. And but I got over 22 hours in the last three days. Just realize that 3 days I've gotten 22 hours in, close to like a full 24 hours in. And I just got some shorter shifts the next 2 days. Thank God. So there's a lot going on at work, and but this will be a good payday for me the next week because I need it during this time that my but I just been struggling a lot mentally because I don't even with work, and I don't know, physically I don't feel like I'm where I want to be, like, at all, not even close. Health wise, like, I'm good. My diet still sucks. I've gained a lot of weight just throughout the last couple of weeks because I've been stressing out hard. But going to the gym has been like my saving grace. So, yeah, I'm gonna go get some legs done and go to the store and get my shit done. So, and face update, my face is clearing up, if anyone can tell. Like, if anyone knows me, I've had struggled with my face breaking out since I was like 12, 13 years old, the normal time period where some teenagers get like their acne and stuff like that. I've been dealing with like breakouts and stuff like that since I was like 12 years old. I'm finally getting it under control. Like, it's usually in my T-zone area, and when it comes with that time of the month, it gets a lot worse, like around here, my mouth. Not sure why. Like, my chin especially gets like super irritated, but I've been starting to take like hair, skin, and nail vitamins, whatever you want to call it, and I've seen major progress with my face, and it just makes me feel better about myself, my confidence. So it's just, that's a little life update. But I've never felt great about my face and just going out in public like with a bare face and stuff like that. But only time on my days off I wear is when I wear no makeup, because when I'm at work I don't want to scare people, and as a manager I don't need to be scaring people. I need to look professional, and so I put makeup on just for work. Just makes me feel a little bit better. But anyway, I've been rambling on for 20 minutes now. I need to go in and get this workout done and salvage my day. So hopefully everyone's having a good day. And we head to Pocono this weekend. I hate that fucking track, as you all realize. And I've mentioned several times, but hopefully we have a better turnaround for the Hendrick drivers. But yeah, have a great day, guys. It's hump day. Now I realize that. So just enjoy your day, be safe, and just be nice to each other. And yeah.